Hello and welcome back to another Derpy Dodo Wasteland adventurer video on Fallout 4. Today I want to show you, well, this guy. Probably can't see him too well in the scope. We're going to have to shoot him a few times. You see him there? No? Not quite? This is, it's the second part of a mission on a area, on a sort of a random encounter type thing. I say it's random, it's an area. I'll get it right in a minute. There we go. Nice headshot there. Lovely. One more to finish him off. And he's down. Beautiful. So while I'm jogging down here, yeah. I'm not going to tell you exactly what happens, because again, I don't want to spoil the game for you. But you find this place, some stuff happens, you come back a little bit later, and it's different. Here you go. That shouldn't spoil it too much. Let's just get rid of this person. I think this is a shotgun I'm using. Probably not the best thing to be using there, but you know, that works if you do that. Let's see if she's got any good gear on her. So yeah, you come back to this place. I was having a route around. There was quite a few people here. It's taken me quite a while to get down here. That'll give you a little bit of a hint of what's going on. So I had to fight this guy off. And as you can see, he's got some stuff on him. He's got some armour. He's not wearing it for whatever reason. He's just naked. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so here we go. This is the main part of my little video. We're just going to root around in here. This is actually probably like the longest bit of gameplay I've actually posted online so far. I'm saying that was a question because I'm not 100% sure myself. Just make sure I know where I'm going. But I think it is actually. I tend to just like sit down and play this game, and I look at the clock and it's like 4 in the morning. I've played a lot of Fallout 4 so far, and I'm really enjoying it. There's such a, I know people say the map's quite small, but there's a lot in it. There is a lot in this map. It's very easy to get lost and just get distracted while you're wandering around trying to do some sort of mission. You end up with umpteen side quests, and you know, out of order. A little look around this car park, see if there's anything we can scavenge, because, you know, that's handy. Quick little stem pack, because I noticed my health's quite low. Probably after fighting all those guys earlier. And, yeah. You probably noticed the thing up the top saying out of order. I wish I'd taken more notice before I walked in here. Yeah, underground basement. Oh, that doesn't look good. And, as you can see, from the rather manic firing, I kind of panicked quite a lot, as you would. I also discovered that the shotgun is very good for dealing with a lot of ghouls, because you hit a lot of them all at once, which is kind of handy. And being that there is a lot of ghouls in here, I probably should have thought a bit more before I started just running around in an area where I'd never been, like this basement. As you can see, there's a few rads I've picked up there. And yep, there we go. There was also gas and some petrol cans, and I got quite injured. As you can see, I'm down to less than half health there. Little stem pack kind of sorts that out. Thankfully, they had quite a bit of gear on them between them. For some reason, with ghouls, they always end up carrying really odd stuff. Sentry bot model out of a lunchbox, lovely. Fallout lunchboxes, gotta love them. Yeah, so toy car, toothbrush, as you can see there. Thankfully there was a bit of ammo in there to recoup what I lost from fighting those horrible things. If you don't know what a ghoul is, it's pretty much Fallout's version of a zombie. It's people that have been around radiation too much, and they kind of get some sort of, rather than just radiation disease and dying like you'd expect a normal person, Fallout world, you kind of start rotting and your brain gets all mushy, and then you kind of turn into zombie and attack people and go rah, like those guys. Ghouls are pretty cool in this though, I'll be honest. They scare the heck out of me when they jump out on me. It's not good. But as I said, they are kind of cool in a way, because alright, it's a bit grisly, but you can shoot their arms and legs off and they'll still come after you. I've had a guy with no arms headbutting me, and I've had one with no legs still crawling along the floor quite happily. Luckily dog meat went and gnawed his neck off. As you can see, I actually sit down and work out how to hack this terminal quite properly. There's a kind of trick to it. Claire taught me that one, as far as this goes. Yeah, there is a sort of trick to it. You usually get 4 goes and then it locks you out. If you're cheeky, you can just tab out the terminal and then go back straight in and have another 3 goes. all the stuff changes, so it's not going to be the same password ever. But yeah, it's worth a go. Pretty much what I'm doing here is I'm turning on the little robot and the terminal house towery thing next to me, which would have been really handy given there's loads of ghouls in here. See, here he goes. These are really good. They shoot stuff for you, and since it's you that's turned them on, normally it's not you that's being shot, which is kind of nice. But I figured if there was any more down here, he'd come in kind of handy. Yeah, there's a few bullets back. I'm not sure if you're just finding the rounds on them or you're just pulling them out. That's a bit sicky. But yeah, I thought I'd turn this guy on. He might be handy in case there was any more guys knocking around in here. What do we got in here? I'm getting pretty nifty with these loft pickings. Come. He says breaking a bobby pin. I've actually got a bit of armour on it. It improves it. It's like a knee pad or something. It gives me a bigger sweet spot for the bobby pin when you stick it in. It makes it a lot easier to pick things. I've actually got the better skills as well now, but you know. What we got over here? He's been blown to pieces. Oh, it's a Minuteman. Sorry, dude. Obviously, I blew him up. Or well, we'll just go with the ghouls got him first, shall we? Don't want his outfit. I'll take his hat. I've got a thing about hats, especially in this game. I don't know why. There's quite a few hats you can pick up. Where are we? Inventory. Oh, let's see what his hat looks like. It's not a very good hat from what I can remember. Nah, I prefer my other hat. I like my Rips Grimes hat, my cowboy hat. Never going to put that back on. Funnily enough, it was like the first hat I came across in the game, which is kind of awesome too. Definitely suits me a lot better. Right, so he's stomping around there. And yeah, so another dead zombie. Another dead zombie guy. I'm going to call them zombies. They're ghouls. I'm going to call them zombies. To me, they're just zombies. So yeah, even though I went to all the trouble to turn the robot on, all the zombie guys are dead. And I feel like I wasted my time coming in here, to be honest. It was kind of cool if I found a little Minuteman guy dead. Didn't really gain anything from this. Kind of annoying. It happens sometimes. There might be a reason that you can come down here later on and there's something that you can open up. As I found that once or twice in a few areas. Obviously I can't go out that door. That was the door that was boarded up, and as I said, I really should have read the sign. I could have saved my ammo. But such as happens. Yeah, there's big holes in the floor from that explosion. And yeah, that was that. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed watching that. I have been Derpy, Wasteland Adventurer, and please leave a like and a comment, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.